The cast of Bering Sea Gold make it seem too easy. Well, turn your head to the Kelly family and then you understand the struggle of dredge mining. You can't help but feel sorry for Andy Kelly from the family has always been trying to succeed in the business ever since we first met him in the reality series. Who is Andy Kelly? Andy Kelly is the youngest son of Brad Kelly and younger brother of Chris Kelly. He appears alongside both his father and brother in the hit Discovery show Bering Sea Gold. Andy Kelly is described to be the imposing of the two brothers. He is a premier diver and prospector in their mining operations. Kelly is also level-headed and manages to keep his cool even when his dysfunctional family erupts to disagreements. However, he too loses it temporarily given his short temper, which can be identified as worst trait in the business, which comes back to bite his in the rear. Andy Kelly's net worth. Andy Kelly has often struggled in his career along with the rest of the family. His father brought both him and his brother to the business years ago, and they've had little to show for it. At least ever since he appeared in Bering Sea Gold from Season 2, we haven't seen succeed much. Only in recent years have they only started to make a little profit. Bad luck or lack of proper decisions display a role in Andy's failure, but his chaotic family also play a big role. One of the most chaotic moments for the family came back in 2016 when his brother Chris tried to set their entire family to reconcile amongst themselves by inviting his mother, Wendy, back into their lives. It was the baddest idea one would expect that blew up in not just his but everyone's face. Brad and Wendy have apparently been at odds for decades and continued right where they left off. The reunion turned out to be a complete disaster, with Brad being as loud as he always is and Wendy fleeing back to Hawaii. Chris, who is infamous for his meltdowns, once again broke down at the scene. Even Andy, who likes to keep his cool at these things, seemed to be affected a little. Andy Kelly's net worth is estimated to be around $100,000. Did Andy Kelly leave? No, Andy Kelly did not leave the show or the family dredging business. However, he almost did back in 2015. It was another chaotic season for the Kelly family. Brad Kelly enraged not just Andy and Chris, but the entire crew of the Reaper, as well as all the viewers at home when he stole $13,000 worth of gold collected by his sons. Furthermore, he put dish soap in Andy's mask, causing him to feel sick and not go on sea that day. Brad did all this so he could use that day and money on his girlfriend, Courtney, who was giving birth to their child. When Chris and Andy found out, they both lost it and Andy went ahead and quit. Only after his brother was in dire need of his help next season did Andy return, and while he and his family have faced many downs since, he still has managed to be a part of the show.